What's happening, guys? It's B-RAD and welcome back to another installment of the weekly mini series, another team tryouts. Now, since the last weekly installments where we did the team of the year attackers and the team of the year midfielders, we've obviously had the defenders and goalkeepers come out, but also the team of the year honourable mentions as well. So there's plenty of players to potentially try out. Now, obviously, there is some controversy around a few of the team of the year honourable mentions having a card very similar, but being a lot more pricey than that card. In those instances, I'm probably going to be using the original card, mostly because actually I have them already. But with some of the others, we're going to try them out. What I will do is I'll get what I plan to do on the screen in a minute for you, but please do smash the thumbs up for this video. Please comment down below if you think any of these players that you've tried out are actually worth sort of keeping in the team and things, really. Whether you think that you got some of these players and they're going to be like a staple of your team until we get to team of the season. And please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already seen it. We recently featured on Team Takedown. There is an episode over on Capgun Tom's channel and also an episode that went up this morning as it stands right now on my channel. Yeah, really great fun. Such an honor to be on that series, and hopefully we will be again one day. And it's all thanks to you guys, so thank you ever so much for subscribing and supporting me. I saw some of the comments saying they would like me back, and I love that. I'm very happy about that. Without any further delay, let me now show you what I plan for this team. So I have gone and done this Dabinia SBC because I think it's a no-brainer anyway. It's fairly cheap. She's got 5-star, 5-star, and she's got Travella, and she has 93 dribbling, and she's 5'1", which means low center of gravity, and she's going to be crazy. I'm looking forward to trying her in the cam and seeing what I love in my cams is that quick turn of the circle to be able to feed in the strikers. So you come up against an opponent, you turn around really quickly to do them, and then you get your strikers on the way with a through ball or pass. Obviously, I usually use George Best in that situation after doing his SBC, but we want to try these new cards out, so that is going to be the plan. You'll see company chilling there. That's because I did the UCL player pick. Now, I was meant to do that on my episode of Team Takedown with Tom, but EA obviously messed up. They messed up the player pick. I then went and did it about an hour or two after we did it and got this guy. I want to try him out. So he is there today, along with some of the objective ones and things as well. Now, obviously, team of the year defenders and goalies are out. I have got a lone Allison, so we will try him out for some games in these Foot Champs qualifications games. But the defenders and goalkeepers, other than what we've got, Millie Bright, we've got Mary Earps, and also who was the other one? Allison, who we've mentioned. Everybody else is like stupidly priced out of my price range. Or certainly like most of my coins, like we're talking 2.5 mil. And it's just not worth me trying them. It's not worth me doing that. So I won't be using any of those in today's video other than the lone Allison to see what he's like. But we have got a few of the honourable mentions, and the one I wanted to pick up on before we go into those that are very similar to cards I already have is this Mo Salah, because what you'll see here is I've got the Winter Wildcard in. Now, the reason being is because if I can, I'd like to get as many of these cards in the same team as possible, and the new one can only play right wing or right mid. The Winter Wildcard has the finesse trait still and can play striker. It is more expensive than the Team of the Year honourable mentions by 200k. It's 1.4 mil as opposed to 1.2. And the other playstyle plus he got was Flair, which is, in my opinion, pointless. So I'm probably going to go with the Winter Wildcard because as much as I want to try the new cards out, I don't see how that one is better than this one. And price-wise, it says it's not. We then got Kim Min Jae chilling down here. We'll like to try him at some point, and we got this Objectives McCabe. Now, these are the three I want to talk about. Okay, Vinny Jr. has a new card. Modric has a new card. Bernardo Silva has a new card. Now, the biggest one is that Modric is a mil, as opposed to this card, which is 240k. For me, it's free because it's untradeable. same as this one with the Vinny Jr. I mean, let's have a look and see what the difference is here, right? But Vinicius Jr.'s Thunderstruck card is still 2.6 mil. Okay, now I got it in a player pick. I was quite lucky. And the Team of the Year honourable mentions is 2.7 mil. Now it can play centre forward, unlike the Thunderstruck card, and it has a trickster play style, which I know a lot of people that use skills would probably be quite a fan of. But when I've got this one already untradeable, I'm not going to suddenly go and use the other one. Same with Bernardo Silva. It's just no point. And then we've got some of the other sort of staples of my team that I want to try and obviously use to help keep chemistry. So I'm going to go and try and find a formation of these players that makes a team with full chem, and then we'll come back, quickly view that team before I go into the Foot Champs qualifications. Right, so this is the completed team we are going into the games with. We actually managed to get everybody in apart from Musiala and Kim Min-jae, which is actually really handy because they're obviously both Bayern Munich players, so we can maybe play 4 with this team and then change it around to get those guys in. I am going to play this formation, the 4-1-2-1-2 in game, and I know Trent's thing about this card is that he can play CDM. I think it's pointless because the whipped pass for the whipped crosses going into Eusebio is just going to be too good. So what I've actually got him on is join the attack and overlap, and then I've got Valverde on a comeback on the defense, because with his rapid play style and the relentless there, I think he'll be good to be able to cover Trent in those positions. We've got Mo Salah able to go wide if he wants to. Other than that, everybody's the same. We've got Olga staying back, Xavi Alonso coming deep to get the ball, and then obviously you'll see we've got all these people on the bench for subs as well. So we'll probably play, I mean, we'll see how it goes, but we'll probably play 4 with this team unless there's anybody that is really, really bad, and see if we can get as many wins as we can. And we're 1-0 down already. I wonder if that's the Team of the Year Messi that he got from a broken player pick this evening. Quite potentially. I mean, that looked like a scuff, but fair enough. 2-0 already. There's not really much to say about it. He's just better than me. He's offside. He's got Team of the Year Messi. Like, if he has got it in that player pick, then fair play to him. I kind of want to message him afterwards and find out. 3-0 down. We might be getting out of this one fairly quickly if we get another goal conceded. Yeah, we'll get out of this one. This guy is, yeah, too good for me. Too good. I didn't learn anything about the team there at all. And he skipped his team, so I couldn't see what Van Dijk that was at the back, but he certainly didn't feel like a normal goal. Well, red card. We've been taken out. Who's taking it? Dabinia? Why not? That's why not. Because I aimed at left and it didn't go anywhere near left. Right, so he's gone at 0-0. Right, so he's gone at 0-0. Does it surprise me? Not in the slightest. Red card. I had a really good couple of chances. What can you say? This community is awesome. I mean, straight through, 1-0, Vinicius Jr. Fair enough. Thought he was going to finesse it with Salah, so I didn't really look at cutting off Bruno Fernandes. Oh, Dabinia. My goodness. What a strike. Wow. How's it being done near post like that when I haven't moved him or anything. That's embarrassing. There we go. Dabinia is so good. She's very agile, very accurate with her passes and her shots. I like it. If I could do 5-star skills a bit more effectively, I think she'd be like the complete player. There we go. He kept coming out for that corner, and I felt like we could keep getting it to company, would get a goal, but he did head her over a bar a couple of times, which was a bit annoying. But we do get the win. I feel like we were pretty comfortable in that game, to be fair. Allison being beaten near post is a bit of a concern for that card, but luckily I have Team of the Year check to back me up. So yeah, let's carry on. Well, we had a bit of lag there, but we still managed to get the goal, 1-0. Nice goal with Xavi. Doesn't have the power shot trait, but somehow still managed to score a very good one. But we get it straight back, straight away. 2-1. What the hell? If you don't think I'll come away with the ball there, then I don't know what you're doing. He's chipped it down the middle at 2-2. Pick that out. Oh my god! Another penalty. I ain't touched him. Are you crazy enough to do it again? No. Get in. Well deserved. God, it was toxic. Toxic, toxic, toxic. Sorry, I haven't commented on that goal, I just realised. Yeah, player switching is shit. Got to be a red. Oh my god. Really? One all. Get it in, Dabinia. Nice Travella. Okay. I can't. Can I blame player switching again? Yeah, I can. Yep. Well done. Don't matter. 7-6. Just going to play it back now. 91st minute. Yeah. I mean, even 7-6 to the general score. I feel like we should have won that about 6-4, 6-5 maybe. Yeah, never mind. Is what it is. We're going to make some changes. Dante's going out. Kim Min-jae will be coming in. Musiala will also be coming in as well for these last games to get those 2 wins that we need. Right, okay, so this is the new team. We will be putting Dabinia in. Let's put her in for Zola. Because she did play really well, but we're obviously trying out Musiala, Kim Min-jae. We've got full chem on everybody because we're putting Peter Cech because Allison did a couple of suspect things. I do hate goalies generally in this game anyway, but near post being beaten like that, oh, it's a bit painful. Well, this guy's good. And he's got a gold rated team. Right, okay. I love playing those. There we go, 1-1. Valverde, 2-1. Okay. I thought he was really good, to be fair. Trick shot Tiagi. If you're watching, I thought you were pretty good. I thought you'd probably beat me, but I'll take it. One more win then to get the qualifications. We need 1-0. Eusebio is just something else. Like, when I started getting loads of fodder, and I felt like I'd used him in a draft, and I was just like, I feel like I need to complete an icon. Like, it needs to be him, like, rather than just wasting things on player picks and, you know, luck. And because my luck with icon picks, as you probably know if you watch this channel, is terrible. Yeah, as soon as I started doing that and got used to Eusebio, like, I've never looked back really. Yeah, nice goal. It's a shame that when that chip goes over Kim Min-jae's head, the animations mean that they just cannot get it. I actually stopped then because he was offside, I'm pretty sure. I'll maybe have a look at that. Olga's playing him on, I think, Jess, maybe. What has she done? I'm just trying to shoulder him off. She looked like she step tackled. Wow. We had a last chance at the end there, and Olga comes in and goes and plays it into one of his players. She's not good, really. She's too weak. She's got good pace, but she is too weak, unfortunately. We still need that win. Still need that win. We'll continue with this team. I don't want to sort of give the player reviews too early, because obviously that's what the end of the video is for, but there's a couple of players in this team that I won't be taking through to champs, but we'll talk about that towards the end. Oh my god, a shoulder barge again. How many penalties have been given for little shoulder barges, man? Crazy. One all. 2-1. I mean, whatever. So ridiculous. Get in. 3-2. Well, I don't know what my keeper was doing. He committed to Dybala. Eusebio's, like, he just saves me every time. Come on. Whipped cross into Eusebio. The man who just can't stop scoring. What goal. What goal, Musiala. Well, I need to go and give a win away to just get the next qualification point, I think. So while I'm going to do that, I'm going to talk for this whole portion so that you can get the review while we're actually doing something. What can I say? So there's going to be some surprises for people here in what I say about this team, because if I just get into the actual main part of what I'm going to say, is that the most expensive player in my team was terrible. I struggle anyway to use Mo Salah. He's just, I was talking about this with Capgun Tom and was saying, like, there's certain players that, like, I just don't get on with in the game, and like they tend to be like what meta players, you know, like R9. I don't like him. He's too clunky and things, and unfortunately, yeah, like he is just one of them, and yeah, it's just annoying that he's 1.4 mil. He should be better. His finesse shots weren't good. He then also on top of that can't pass, and I know he's a striker on there, and a lot of forwards or strikers certainly can't pass very well. Eusebio can't always pass very well, but he's a winger as well, so he should have better passing. He should be able to play those balls as 1-2s and things that you need. That's why I love having a cam. A cam for me, like Dabinia and Musiala. Like Musiala was very good. Dabinia was very, very good. I like her more, but only because she's obviously slight in her build, so she moves a bit quicker, a bit more nimble. She is 5-star obviously as well, but I mean, she put in a shift for us there. I mean, she was what, 5 games, 3 goals scored, 3 assists, so she got 6 contributions in 5 games. I like it. I think that's very good. Yeah, I mean, Mo Salah, like, I'm sorry, but I ain't even going to waste any time or as many coins as I need to, because he won't be playing for me in the Foot Champs weekend. Because he's just not worth them coins, and he's just, I don't rate him. The one I did rate was Trent and Valverde. I will be keeping those to play in there. Kim Min-jae, he was okay. Company, by the way. This guy, right? I don't know whether it's the anticipate. Significantly improves your standard attack success, grants the ability to stop the ball directly at their feet when before. Yeah, so I don't know if it was that, because it was more this. The blocks. Yeah, he intercepted and blocked so much. I'm surprised he hasn't got intercept as a playstyle, because he was everywhere. Very good card. Not surprised he's like 800k. Was very good. Olga Carmona, again, sorry, but I won't be using you. She's just, she was too slow. Way too slow. If you're wondering why I'm putting them a little bit above the price there, it's because obviously they've got a shadow now. Yeah, she was just not quick enough at all, and not strong enough. She was getting done by most of the players on that wing, even like a Mo Salah, you know, who hasn't got the most strength in the world. We didn't use the Modric and the Bernardo Silva, but I've used them cards in the past. I used Bernardo Silva in the last Foot Champs, actually, and I've used them all, and I know that they're quite good, but they don't make my actual team. Like, if I put my starting 11 in, they don't make it. There's just better players in the game that I feel like I get on with better. So somehow I need to kind of find a way to fit all these guys in for a Foot Champs. I think Kim Min-jae is going, if I'm honest. I think it's going to be very likely that if I'm going to play Musiala, then I'm probably going to need to... I don't know how I'm going to get him Chem. We'll see. I might have to play like Company and Cannavaro, because I do love Cannavaro. I think he's very good. That gives him 2 dots. So yeah, I might be able to get him the chemistry, but obviously I do want to bring Dabinia in. She's going to get obviously the icon links and the Brazilian link from Vinny, if I can fit her into a formation where that works. Would the 4-5-1 work? It's just then a case of one of them players has got to play up front. Wow, the menus are slow. I'm sorry, like, if this bit seems like a waffle, I really do apologise. Like, I'm trying to do like a player review for you guys so that you get to know what I kind of think about the players. And also just to help you if you are going to think about buying them. I guess we'll be playing Vinny up front then. Because I can get her in there. And then what do I need? I mean, the problem is Xavi Alonso's 2 loans. He isn't going to be able to play there, is he? And that is a big, big thing for chemistry. I don't have... Oh, I've got Paul Scholes, but he's not defensively very good though, is he? I don't have a CDM icon, I don't think. Yeah, it's something I'm going to have to look at when we go into the FUT Champs, because I don't think even... No, see, that means that Musiala's still on life support there. An icon would get him 2. Let's just have a look at this, actually. Because if I put him in, and I do put Lizarazu in, where does that leave us? 31 Chem, Debinia, and Musiala. So let me just take out the manager and see what it does. Leaves it the same. Right, okay. So if we went German on the manager, I must have a German manager, surely. Yeah, there we go. Hogner. That gives Musiala the chemistry. Now, if I put NWSL on him, would that give her chemistry? Can I find the NWSL? Quick, I'd like to say, guys, I apologise. Stay with me, please. This is the boring part of the content, but if you want player reviews to help, I think that was it. 33 Chem. Okay, there you go. So this will be the FUT Champs team. So we'll probably play 4-2-2, I think, by the looks of this, because I want to play Vinny and Eusebio up front. 2 cams will be Debinia and Musiala. 2 CDMs will be Valverde and Torre. I'll get Torre to stay back. Valverde can get in the mix a little bit, because I also want Trent to get up the pitch. So yeah, that looks alright. Probably play Vinny at right striker and Eusebio at lefts, because I think that them balls whipped in from Trent would be better for Eusebio than it will for Vinny. And I love Lizarazu. I think he's very good. To be fair, I love these 3 cards here, and Trent has actually been a bit of a surprise. Like, he was a little bit slow in getting back. I knew he would though, because I asked him, I wanted him to join the attack. Maybe I need to put him on balanced attack. But I also think that maybe if I switch these over, that company would maybe cover quite well there, because of the anticipate. And then obviously we have got George Best on the bench. Well, we've got all these on the bench, all these guys on the bench. So that is the FUT Champs team after that sort of lengthy player review. I mean, Musiala. Oh, sorry, I didn't really give Musiala a player review. Yeah, he's very good. Like, what is he? So he's 5-star, 4-star. Again, if I could exploit the 5-star skill moves, I would, probably be better at it. Medium. I felt like I noticed it in the sense that he didn't get as high up the pitch as I thought he would, because Debinia is high medium. She was a lot further up as a cam. But actually in the 4-2-2 that might not be a bad thing, because he'll be a little bit lower than the 2 strikers in the cam. Valverde was very good. Like that card a lot. But that doesn't surprise me. He is not cheap. 613,000 coins. So that has been the team tryouts. Sorry about the waffle. Hopefully you like the player reviews. If you want me to cut them down a bit shorter, I will do my best. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, I've been B-RAD. Stay safe.